a great lunch. I had a nice workout. Um, and I'm chilling, feeling right, feeling good. I want to ask y'all, did you figure it out? And the question I mean when I say did you figure it out is, are you putting forth the same effort with the body as you are with the mind? Are you connecting both of those at the same time? Or is it just a coincidence that you happen to be doing well? Is it luck? Is it coincidence? You tell me. But I'm just trying to figure out if you know. So if you haven't figured it out yet, let's figure it out together. That's the thing I would say. Because if you looking back at everything that you've been successful in, was it because of your grind, or was it because you put yourself in the right position at the right time to make the right moves? Or did you have help? Everybody get help, right? So if you know you get help and you know there's nothing wrong with getting help, as long as you got the right intentions, why does it matter? You can never tell nobody how their journey is going to go, right? But you can dictate how yours will be. And if you're proud of the steps that you take, making it to that goal. So did you figure it out? I think I figured out, I want to say 50% of my life. I don't got everything figured out. What's up, Sassy? I'm just talking about mental versus muscle, and have people really figured out where they're supposed to be and how they're supposed to get there. And are they proud of the steps that they take to get there? Not many people can sit there and say they are, because some people take shortcuts. Yeah, you may make it to your plateau, but you took a shortcut. Did you really get there off of the sweat of your own brow or from somebody else? What you up to right now, Sass? Just chilling as usual? Well, nah, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna do you like that. You usually grinding, you usually working, doing something. So I ain't gonna say just chilling as usual. Jessica Barbzilla, how you doing? How you doing? I'm glad that you could show up. I'm saying, doing a random live, just talking about mental versus muscle. Are you applying the same brain power as you are the physical power to get things done? And are you waiting for somebody to give you a handout? Not much, finish some work watching you. Yeah, a lot of people, they're waiting for a handout. And there's nothing wrong with helping somebody, but I feel better helping somebody if I know that they're putting in the same effort. I don't want them to sit around and be like, well, I'm not going to do anything because I know this person is going to help me. I don't think that's the right mindset to have. So I'll never let nobody see me as someone just being helped out. If you're going to help me, you're going to see that I'm grinding. It's going to make you want to help me out. It ain't going to be no just random, oh, we're just going to help him out because, oh, poor him, he's not doing so well. Nah, we're not doing that. No hate, but are you bald under that is why you cover your head. No, I'm not bald. My problem is I need a haircut. So this is covering up the fact that I need a haircut and a lineup. So I hope that answers your question. And I don't take it as hate. You just asking a question. Ain't nothing wrong with asking a question, right? Because you're making them there. But yeah, this is, you know what I'm saying? I don't like, it ain't, there's never going to be a situation where I'm going to knock somebody for asking a question. You came on here, you was curious and you asked, so. But yeah, a brother need a haircut. It's your birthday. How old you turning? What's that, 30 CJ Beast? How old you about to be? What are you turning? What you turning? What you turning? I'll say happy birthday, but I'm trying to say, you know, what's that nice number you hitting? Love your Australian accent. I got an Australian accent? I didn't know that. I think that's the Northern California in me. So 24? Oh, man, you just starting life, bro. You about to have a ball. What I would say is find time to have fun, but at the same time, save your money. Put money to the side. You feel me? Like, sending love from Chicago, O Block. I see you. It's dangerous out there. To this day, it's dangerous out there. So make sure you be careful. I don't know what lifestyle you living, but be careful. Because we all want to see the next year. You feel me? What's the best year? I can't tell you. I had fun at 18. I had fun at 21. I had fun at 25. So I couldn't tell you what the best year is. Hell, I'm having fun now and I'm in my 30s. So I couldn't necessarily tell you what your best year is going to be for you. Only you can decide what your best year going to be, bro. Just make it meaningful and make sure you can look back on that and you'll be proud of yourself. $35. Yeah, OG, triple OG. It's getting better around here, kind of. That's always a plus, man. I know we are, you know what I'm saying, raised in the circumstances and we can't always do what we need to do because of those in circumstances in that environment. But try your best to stay out of trouble. We don't need nobody else in jail. You know what I mean? Like, is that unk status? I guess everything over 35 would be unk status. So, especially if you 24, I'm definitely unk status. I'm definitely unk status. Hello, softer side. But yeah, I don't ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Enjoy your youth, bro. Don't waste it, but enjoy your youth. Because when you get my age, you're going to look back on your youth and be like, I made some real good decisions. Do you feel, no, I don't feel unk status. Like, I don't feel old in the bones and nothing like that, all that. You know how they say, after 30, you feel this and you feel that. No, I don't feel none of that. You going to Croatia? Man, that's what's up. Hi, how can I be praying for you this week? Hey, I always accept a good prayer, you know what I'm saying? The Lord looking down on us all, so ain't nothing wrong with somebody praying for you. If you want to feel that in your heart to do that, I appreciate that, for real. And I say one back right now. Victoria, I'm praying for well wishes, good blessings, you know what I'm saying, positive individuals, and nothing but abundant success for you. That's how serious I was with that, you know what I mean? Like, I appreciate that you even thought to say I wanted to pray for you. Bless up, big bro. Have a good one. Hey, you have a good one too, and enjoy yourself, man. For real, really enjoy yourself. Enjoy your youth, enjoy your time, and make the moments, you know what I'm saying, mean something. I was sitting on Pinocchio's nose. He called me pretty, and I felt his nose grow. I knew it was a matter of time for somebody came. What's under the cap? Some nappy hair and no lineup. I need a lineup and a haircut. I'm just smart enough to put a cap on it, though. You ain't finna clip it with me looking all crazy with no haircut. No. But yeah, that's pretty much what's under the cap. When I get a haircut, you'll see me with the cap off. But as long as I need a haircut, the cap is staying on. Thank you so much, Roddy. The Lord has so much in store for you. I hope so. But they say, they say, you know what I'm saying, if a man don't work, he don't eat. So I'm going to work. I'm going to work until my blessings come. Embrace the naps. No, we will not be embracing the naps on social media. Have me looking crazy. But I like the fact you try to give me that confidence to take off this and show all that crazy. No. I need a haircut. So this gonna stay on the head. I ain't even gonna front you. I'm real confident and all that, but I know when there's a, you know what I'm saying, don't be delusional. Rodney, what's up, good king? What's good, Austin? Even how you feeling, bro? I was just getting on here to speak about Your mental versus your muscle. Are both of those, them saying, efforts matching up? You know what I mean? A lot of people wait for handouts. You feel me? And a lot of people don't. So, but yeah, everybody came in with good energy. Goodwill to men. How you doing, bro? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. You could have been anywhere, but you just told, you know what I'm saying, say what's up to me. I like that. Right, that's a good topic, though. I'm good, Sassy, yeah. You know, Sassy, she always somewhere working. She don't know how not to work. She don't know how not to work. She always working. Elevated, what's good, bro? God will, yeah. God willing. So far, everybody came in with, you know what I'm saying, good energy. Top or bottom? See, here we go. I knew it. I was waiting, and I saw it. It came, right? Top or bottom of what? I'm really trash. That's the name you pick for yourself? You wanted me to fall for that so you can clip this and put it on your highlight reel, huh? Yeah. I'm hip to the game y'all be playing. I ain't going out like that. Yeah, you a bottom. Let me get on top. Bruh. Anyway, let me ask you a question since you didn't enter the chat. What's your confidence level, bro? What you got planned for the next week? Coffee No Cream, how you doing? What is that? Maddie Love, how you doing, Maddie Love? Oh, y'all starting to pour in here. I like that. I appreciate that. I appreciate anybody stopping by for a minute to come chill with your boy. Have you ever felt like somebody trying to stop your success? If so, what did you do about it? When you felt that all the odds were against you, what steps did you take? You know what I did? I took a step back from everybody, and I completely gated everything off that didn't have to do with me being productive. Hi, I have a question. What is your perspective on religion in your opinion? Do you think consciousness, mortality, emotions can exist without there being a higher being? I believe there is a higher being. And I don't know if I can say that your consciousness can exist without it, because I believe that the higher being created us. So I don't know. I'll be on the fence on that. You will never really know, because it's all based in belief or faith. So if you don't have a faith or you don't have a belief in something, then you're always going to look at it in an abstract way. So I don't really have a yay or a nay when it comes to answering that question. I just know I believe that there is a higher being that created us. So without that person, there is no us, no consciousness, no any of that. Stay positive. The only difference between a good day and a bad day is your attitude. I can't say that no better than what you just said. Shout out to 778. Stay positive. The only difference between a good day and a bad day is your attitude. Motherfucking right. I must be behind because I see, okay, welcome back, Rodney Chat Mods. I kept going. Hi, Maddie says, got it again. Tanya. Oh, yeah, y'all was pouring in. I was way behind. My bad, y'all. My bad. Shout out to everyone in the chat. I appreciate that. But yeah, 778 said something really, really, really nice that I really, really respect. You know what I'm saying? It's only one difference between a bad day and a good day. It's your attitude. You dictate your day regardless of the circumstances. You can either learn from that day or you could be the lesson of the day, if that makes any sense. And a lot of people don't want to be the lesson. I doubt you want to be the lesson of the day. I don't want to be the lesson. I would rather learn from that day than be the lesson of the day. Because the lesson means you teaching somebody else either what to do or what not to do. So I'd rather choose the latter, you know what I mean? That's why you always going to see me pretty much in a good mood or on a positive outlook, because there's way too much shit in this world, too much chaos, too much negativity for me to drown myself in negativity. That don't make no sense. I'm trying to enjoy life. Good days and bad days are pathetic concepts. You right, you right. But people, you know what I'm saying, people still choose to have a good day or a bad day, you know what I mean? Good vibes here. I feel you that. I feel you that. I know it's pink and gushy. See? Here you go. Me to you, how you feeling? How you feeling? Caspian, what do you think about Venezuela? You know what? I'm going to be honest. This is exactly how I feel about Venezuela. I love my country. I'm American. I love all that. But I also know that countries will invade other countries and take the person that is in power out of power to gain that country's resources. And I truly believe that our president used whatever he wanted to use as an excuse to go and knock the political power out of Venezuela so we can get access to their resources. That's what I believe. So if you want to know what I believe on that, that's exactly where I stand on that. Can I join the live right now, Unc? I fully agree. What, to have a whole conversation about? I'm going to be honest. Maybe another day, but I don't want to talk about Trump. I don't want to talk about Trump. He get enough publicity, bad or good or whatever. Oh, now you talking about speak on it. Like, I'm not political like that. I just believe that, you know what I'm saying? Well, let's talk about other stuff like fitness. I ain't no fitness guru. Amy, how you doing? How you doing? I mean, there is over 14 million homeless, and our solution is to send. Hey, you are preaching to the choir when you say that. I don't believe that we should be sending any other country money until we fix the problems that our country is currently in. The problems that our country has been in. Veterans don't get health care. Homeless people on the street. Elderly not getting enough Social Security to take care of themselves until they no longer are here no more. Children going homeless. Schools not getting proper funding. There are so many problems that America has, but we send tens of billions of dollars everywhere else. Why? Because of resources. But it takes the people to call them out to really stop all that. So until we come together as a people, the government gonna do whatever the government does. Talk about whatever. Let me go on this time. What's good? What's good? I'm glad y'all stopping by. I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate the y'all taking the time out of y'all day to come and chill with me. Much respect. Much respect. Like I said, I love my country, but we do a lot of messed up stuff. We got one of the most freest countries, but we don't, you know what I'm saying, take care of our people like we should. And I ain't talking about black people, white people, yellow people. I'm talking about Americans. We don't take care of our people. There's no reason that anybody should be lacking health care. There's no reason that a veteran should have to pay out of his pocket to do anything, especially if you know what I'm saying, got PTSD or you lost a limb or something like that. No veteran should have any type of medical bills. That's just how I feel. So, because my daddy was a veteran, so. Lewis, anyway, what's your max deadlift and bench press? I haven't done that in a couple of years, but the most I've ever bench press was 315. I ain't super strong like that. Hey, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. Jay, what is that? Jay Nemesis Monis? Your brother's a dead veteran? Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Y'all said Al in here? What's up, Al? How you doing? But yeah, though, it's just, I'm saying, I think that we need to take care of home first before we branch out and try to take care of everybody else. I think that's our biggest problem. If you ask me, so that's what I feel, that our country is our biggest problem. Shout out to the veterans, straight up. That's what I think. I think our veterans get the most disrespect out of any situation that we need to fix. I personally believe that veterans shouldn't have medical bills. They should have free health care, regardless of how much it costs. But it's not like that. If it was up to me, I'd do that. Can I bake you a pie? What kind of pie? What kind of pie you gonna bake? Sassy, you a little better today. What's going on? You okay? Oh, you talking about from yes? Okay, never mind. I already know what you're talking about. I already know. It's good that you're feeling better, though. It's good that you're feeling better. The only thing the VA gave in my area, I'm like, it's bars and it's, yeah. Sweet potato pies, you can't beat that if you make it right, though. I done tasted some bad sweet potato pies. Don't even want to thank you, just respect. Yeah. Yeah, and I get it, but I'm like, if you didn't fought for the country, if you didn't risk your life, if you didn't got bad, I'm saying, psychological trauma, and you missing limbs and all this and physical damage, the least we could do is make sure that you have a roof over your head and that your medical is paid in full whenever you need those amenities. You know, like, I think that's the least we can do. I do, but not all vets. We'll tap in later, bro. Stay motivated. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. It's so many homeless vets, and that's a problem. How do we got people that literally served for the country that protects us and they homeless? How does that work out? And I get it. I'm saying sometimes it's psychological. Sometimes you dealing with drugs and things like that or whatnot, depression. But then there's services for that, and those services don't even fully, you know what I'm saying, take care of those veterans at all. So, but yeah, it's unfortunate how we don't take care of our people. But like as usual, we'll send billions here and billions there and billions there, but we got people that's starving and homeless in our own country. That will never add up to me. It will never make sense. But they don't get the proper help to overcome the trauma. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Which literally, it's an easy fix. It costs a drop in the bucket for the US GDP to put money towards veterans. Literally nothing. You know how much money they put towards the Department of Defense? They put more towards what you call it than the last 5 countries combined. What's good? What's good? I just saw your video. What y'all doing for the 2-year-old birthday? You ain't want to tell us. Yeah, billions. But yeah, I mean, you know, I think everything is a process, but this process is taking too long. Military is just like real life. Classes are separate. I've seen homeless vets and vets in mansions. Yeah, and that's to me, that's pathetic. Nobody that served should be homeless. Nobody that served should have to be bankrupt over medical bills. What's up, coach? Love the background. Yeah, I did it myself. I literally built that myself. It's movable. You can fold it like a book and move it anywhere in the house. And that's just the light. That's all that is the light. That's it. That's it. But it's the middle of the day. Ain't some of y'all supposed to be at work? I don't work until 2 a.m., so I know I ain't supposed to be at work. But it's the middle of the day. So some of y'all need to be at work. Don't get fired. Don't let me be the reason you get fired because you over here watching me talking about shit. Don't come back over here talking about you got me fired because I was on YouTube. Thank you about the background. One thing with the most homeless vets don't use benefits because of what they need to do. Yeah, I think the criteria and stuff like that, it's it technically should just be an open all. Like, if you a vet, you should be able to use any benefits that you choose to. Because then they start trying to do all the qualified this and qualified that, and you got to jump through a whole bunch of hoops to get stuff done. It's like, bro, like, really? He said, work, what's that? Oh, you got second shift, so you about to go to work anyway, I think. Or you already, or you might be off, I don't know. We off, yeah, okay. No, it's my day off. Damn, everybody off? So how's the country running if everybody on their day off? If ain't nobody working today, how's the country moving? Mod's day off for me as well. What do you regret? Because I'm talking about mental versus muscle, right? Effort that you didn't put in, or effort that you haven't put in. Did you forget to put in that mental muscle, right? Or did you not? What is something that you truly regret? While stuff just explode all over my screen from this lot. You know what I regret? I regret not going harder between the ages of 21 and 25. That's what I regret. I had a bunch of fun. Tons of friendships that I still have to this day. Tons of memories, all that. But I still regret not going as hard as I could have between 21 and 25. I regret overlooking red flags in people. Hey, you ain't lying. I didn't did that plenty of times. I used to be trying to I can fix you. No, you can't. Some people, it look like you can put them back together, but they usually fall apart again. A lot of people don't want to be put back together. They want to stay in a nice little complacent spot of despair and depression and, oh, woe is me. And then they want your sympathy. Yeah, but we got two that's talking about regret. What else do y'all regret though? They thrive in chaos. Yeah. Don't save her, she don't want to be saved. Hey, I have been the contradiction of that phrase more times than I can count. I done saved so many people, and it came to bite me in the ass. Humpty Dumpty said, yeah, can't fix them all. You regret a lot? What do you regret then? What is that? Sormilo? 2703, what do you regret? Even if I know I can't fix somebody, I still would try. Delusional, right? Elevator, you said something earlier that I'm still thinking about, expecting me out of other people. That usually puts somebody in a lose-lose situation. Cause there's so many times where I expected the way I would handle something, or my care and concern, or whatever the case is, and you can't get that out of everybody. Most people ain't gonna give you that same, that same energy back. Should have kept family closer, but I'm working on it to make it right. Hey, as long as you know what you done did and you're trying to put steps to push that forward, that's all that matters. Family ain't perfect, but sometimes it's all we got. I kept them away to keep them safe. Oh, you must have been doing some things. I can understand that, but you must have been doing some things. But now that I'm saying you in a better space, hey, go reconnect with your family. Don't wait. Don't put it off until tomorrow. Don't hesitate to another day, because you never know how much time we got on this planet. So go handle that. If you got an aunt you haven't seen, call her up. Go visit her. Go check on her. If you and your mama not on good terms, it don't matter if it's her fault. Go make sure that she knows that you care. When it comes to like dads, maybe you have a bad, you know what I'm saying, situation with your dad or with your kids or whatever the case may be. Like, go be the bigger person and be like, you know what? I'm gonna try. At least I'm gonna try to reconnect, even if it don't work. At least you know you put all your energy, all your efforts into trying to make it work. I think the true regret is not doing nothing, because you don't know where you could have went if you had put in that time and that effort to fix whatever you need to fix. Regret not putting my feelings first and ignoring my self-worth. Amy, what you said is what millions of people go through all the time. We try to comfort others before we respecting ourselves fully. And then usually it end up backfiring because the same people that we're trying to comfort aren't in the same space, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever, to give us that same respect. A lot of people are just here to take. Take. You could give your all. You could literally tell somebody yes 99 times, and they'll get so used to it that they'll get a sense of entitlement. Then the moment you say no that one time, they'll act like you've never done nothing for them at all. And that gotta sting anybody that's really a caring and outgoing individual. So I say there's nothing wrong with being selfish. Put yourself first. Be selfish. You know who the person that you are inside, so go ahead and be selfish sometimes. You can't take care of nobody else until you take care of yourself. That one no cancels out the countless other. Man, people will act like that one means you always said no. You say no like one time. You could have been telling them yes for 23 years. On year 24, on the 24th day of the 24th hour of the 24th minute of the 24th second, you say no, and they'll act like you were just some trifling, non-caring, jaded, all this. Like, it's crazy. But that's when you really see the type of people you're dealing with. Tell somebody no and see their reaction. You'll really figure out who you associate with when they don't get what they want. When they can't use you as an option. I used to be stubborn and say I have no regrets, but I'm lying to myself. As long as you recognize that, that's all that matters. You ain't stubborn no more. You ain't walking around being intentionally delusional. So you recognize the fact that you used to be like, you know what? I'm not even gonna recognize none of this stuff that I'm dealing with. And it's okay to say no, exactly. Shout out my HB Jerome. I don't know who Jerome is, but oh, my bad, DeAndre. I skipped your thing. DeAndre Pittman, the weak expect you to move like them. I don't have expectations no more. My bad, bro. I didn't even see that. And you're right, they do. It's hard to have expectations because expectations leave you open and vulnerable for a letdown and disappointment. And that sucks, especially when you know what I'm saying, care about the people that you got those expectations from. Poker seed, you hate coffee. You talking about the drink, right? All right, thank you. I'll see you. If I'm still alone and you still come back, I'll be right here. Who said Diddy's watching? No, he ain't. He ain't watching this live. I wish I had loved more in the moment. Watching children grow up makes you realize how short love and precious time really is. As we age, many of us live less and less in the present. Yeah, we do. We either focusing on our past, or we so caught up in what or what not the future may be that we not even living in the moment. The diddlers. Okay, Arthur. Arthur, I'm just want to warn you. I know you want to be my friend. I know that's why you here. But they gonna time you out. It's too expensive to live. Well, bro, it actually depends on where you at. And it depends on how you manage your money. You can live anywhere. But it's just about, you know what I'm saying, your value of life and your standard of living. People can survive off $100 a week. You might not think you can, but you can. But it's just based on the social norm that you're looking at. But it's not too expensive to live because it's people that don't have jobs, they don't have no money coming in, they don't have no home, they don't have no clothes, and those are some of the happiest people on this planet. If you go to other countries, people with 1% of what you have right now are happy as hell. Because they're not basing a lot of their joy based on material things of what they have. If you look around a lot of countries, a lot of people are not, you know what I'm saying, it's not monetary that, you know what I'm saying, creates happiness. You really only see that in like more predominant countries and stuff. Not to say that money can't make you happy, because money gives you access to time and resources, but it's not the end all be all. Yeah, it is true, Sassy, for real, because just think about it. If you go to Indonesia or the Philippines or Cambodia or something like that, right? I know I just said Asia Pacific. I just stuck in that same area, right? But if you go there, even in Africa, people with less money are having more joy in their time of living because they're not stressed off of these social constructs of saying you got to have this amount of value to be happy. Exactly. They have less, but they are happier than Americans. Yes. A lot of Americans have money, but are miserable as shit. And sometimes it just be like that sometimes. But like I said, you dictate your happiness. Can't nobody dictate your happiness except you. Dancing, eating together, etc. Yeah, loving life. It might not be the best of circumstances. They might not have the best cars, the best clothes, but they got friends, family, and they're existing. People are working as a community. People are taking care of one another. People are being kind and considerate to one another, and they're happy together like that. But then you'll come out to more predominant societies, and yeah, people got money, but everybody is, what are you? Like everybody's looking down on somebody else. Yeah, it does. Happiness comes from within. I know it's such a cliche to say, but it's true. Happiness does come from within. And only you can dictate your state of happiness. I could literally be homeless tomorrow, but the only reason I would be upset about being homeless tomorrow is because I have children. That means my children are homeless tomorrow. So that's my, like, I can adapt to being homeless. If I lost everything right now, knock on wood. No, we're not gonna play like that. But if I did, I could adapt quickly to that. My children could not, because they were already bred in a stability situation or whatever. I kept them stable. They didn't have to worry about anything. They didn't worry about lights being cut off or running out of food or not having electricity or not being able to get to what they need to get or eat what they need to eat or anything like that. So that would be a complete, you know what I'm saying, detrimental situation to them. We all don't need much in life, but a lot of people want to be something else or have what someone else has had. Yeah, everybody is, a lot of people are basing their happiness on what somebody else has and is dictating as happiness. That's just like when you gotta go, or You got a route to something that you want to accomplish, and you spending so much time looking at everybody else's journey that you're not even paying attention to your own. You belittle yourself because you're not moving in the same pace that everybody else is moving. Your journey ain't meant to go to their journey. Your struggle ain't gonna be their struggle. So your prize ain't gonna be their prize either. You gonna value everything you get that much more because you had to go through so much to get it. A lot of people don't value what they have because it came easy. They really think of my own ill-begotten folly. This is not a beckoning, more and whisper. Some things I say nothing, but speaketh of everything, pondereth upon that one brethren. Okay. But yeah, like, and again, I don't know everything. I don't pretend to know everything. This is just my perspective. Based on whatever we talking about, this is just my perspective. I don't pretend, I will never pretend to know everything or be the expert or anything like that. I'm just going off my own little perspective. That's all. But I think that regret comes from not doing something. Not that the fact that you did something, it's the fact that you didn't do something when you probably could have. I don't know what the fuck I wrote, dog. I just wanted to sound deep. Hey, and for a minute, I ain't gonna lie though. When I was reading it, I didn't want to read it too loud because I didn't want to be missing shit and be looking hella stupid sitting there trying to read it. So I read it like on a monotone voice, but I was getting it. But I was like, hold on, let me make sure. Okay, I said that right. I said that. Okay. But yeah, I feel you. Cause I was reading and I was like, brethren, okay. Cause you know when you read something, you be like, this motherfucker can't read. This motherfucker can't read. He missing every other word. Like yeah. Look at the tuber that seemed so happy this weekend and boom, he's gone. Yeah, a lot of faking it on these apps. That's why you'll never get no faking shit from me because what you see is literally me in real life. I'm confident, but I'll pop my shit. I'll talk shit. I'm saying I'm sarcastic. I have my highs. I have my lows. I worry about stuff. I don't care about other things. Like, it is what it is. You have a good one too, bro. Hey, you made my day with that one, though. You made my day with that one because I was struggling to make sure I read that the right way. I appreciate that, bro. Wow, there's nothing wrong with being reminded of something we already know. Yeah. I don't believe that there is a stupid question. You might have just forgot the answer. So you asked again. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't want to ask questions because they put themselves in the thing, well, I should know that answer. It don't matter if you should know. If you didn't forgot it, ask again. Anybody that's not willing to tell you, I don't want to be in a position with them. They don't want to, like, my kids ask me the same question 50 million times. I got grown-ups that ask me the same question 50 million times. What did you do today? Today I was on live earlier. I cleaned my bathroom. I washed my car. I worked out. And now I'm on live again. Oh, and I returned a soundboard and a microphone back to Amazon because it didn't format with my laptop. So I got to order another one. That was my whole day. You asked, I told you I'm a regular ass person. What do you do for work? I am an operations manager at UPS Airfield. Oh, you thought I wasn't gonna answer the questions, huh? Yeah, you thought I wasn't gonna say nothing, huh? I appreciate it. What do you do for work, bro? Told you I'm a regular ass dude. And no fronting, no stunting, no none of that. I'm an accountant assistant. Oh yeah, so you deal with the monies. Yeah. So that means you dealing with a lot of numbers and y'all gotta be on point. One wrong decimal and you can fuck somebody shit up, huh? Cause if you an accountant, you dealing with money. One wrong decimal, one wrong comma. Hey, yeah, I just thought about that by bringing that up. Yeah, what do everybody do for work? Everybody that's currently in the chat, what do you do for work? What do you do for work? What do you do for work? Build airplanes. So when an airplane crash, I'm blaming you. We gonna all say Elevated did it. We gonna say Elevated took a shortcut, and that's why that plane went down. So you're gonna be the scapegoat from now on. All right, Elevated? From now on, no matter what happens, any plane crashes, we blaming you. Just like when that UPS plane crashed, rest in peace to everybody that was lost, they gonna blame you. Nigga, I put parts on the inside door frames. Okay, but what if you put yourself in a position and you misbolted or something, or you didn't torque it all the way right? Told you, look, Sassy, we gotta blame Elevated. Yep. This is how the world is. Something go wrong, you gotta find somebody to blame. This just happened to be the time we gotta blame Elevated. Oh, if something go, that's literally how the world works. If something goes wrong, you gotta find somebody to be a scapegoat. If that happens, why did quality control pass the inspections? Because somebody got paid off. Now let me stop. Oh, that was hilarious. So what's for dinner? I know it's like, well, out here it's only 3 o'clock, but going towards the East Coast it's more like 5, 6 o'clock. What's for dinner? They pitied you, bro. What's for dinner? That's what I want to know. What is for dinner? I think I want steak and potatoes. I want steak and potatoes or a roast or something like that. I want something hearty. No, steak and a baked potato and a salad. That's what I want. Steak, a baked potato, and a salad. I had tacos the other day. So I don't want tacos. But I know you're talking about you. You're not talking about me. So I get it. Chicken chorizo, jambalaya. Hey. Anytime somebody mentions jambalaya, I will put every other dish to the left to eat jambalaya. Jambalaya is hands down. I don't know if everybody know that, but I've said this plenty of times. Jambalaya is hands down my favorite dish. Hands down my favorite dish. Oh, snap. You said that's what you eating? Oh, you officially eating that today. Okay, yeah. I'm jealous then. I'm jealous then. I ain't even gonna lie. I love some jambalaya. I ain't even gonna front about that. I'm telling you, I don't care what you done just prepared in front of me. If there's a plate of jambalaya, if I can go in there and go grab seconds and all that, I'm choosing the jambalaya. Every single time. And I like mine spicy though. It gotta be spicy. I don't want it, don't try to make it mild and no. I want it to have some kick. I want I want to clear my throat when I'm eating. Pause. See, look, see. Mmm. Pause. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. Oh yeah, steak potatoes. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. Did you see David Poggins in your sleep? Yeah, elevator. You saw you. No, I didn't see David Poggins. I don't even know who the hell David Poggins is. This ain't no white people jambalaya. Yeah. So it is. So it do got kicked to it. It is spicy. Okay. Yeah, but I think only two. Yeah, elevator. You caught that. You caught that. Yeah, that was nasty business. Imagine if I had been in a. Oh my God! If I had been in one of our groups and said that, they would have flamed me. They would have flamed me. I wouldn't have been able to live that down for at least another 2-3 minutes in that conversation. Trying to sweep that one under the rug real fast. Poggins is crazy word. Yeah, I don't know. What is Poggins? Somebody said Goggins, and then now you saying Poggins. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the hell that is. Somebody let me know. Somebody clarify that. What's Poggins or Goggins? Oh yeah, everybody said what they do. The only person that said what they do for work was Elevated. What the rest of y'all do for work? I ain't gonna lie, I'm now looking up like y'all done went crazy with the likes. I just can't get over the fact that I used to have one like out of 2 hours, and now I got 23, and I really appreciate that. I'm a F1 photographer. Oh shit. So you be on the track, get them high speed, and saying camera angles and stuff then, huh? I might be the only person here with a job. No, Rockinatus. If I killed your name, my bad, bro. But he said he a photographer. King Grayson, what's good, bro? We asking everybody what they do for a job. We got one person that crashed planes. We got one person that put F1 dryers on flat. And I move packages. What you do for work, King? Just Rocky? All right, my bad, bro. My bad. Just Rocky. Because you saw I was struggling to say your name, so yeah. Good looking out. Just Rocky. Because I know that sometimes if we don't know the pronunciation, we will murder somebody's name. So I like to at least be respectful enough to ask you how would you like your name pronounced? See, I almost fucked up and said something about something else, see? Shit got butchered. Yeah, my bad, bro. You say you got 2 jobs? All right, what's one of them? Don't tell me you like Tommy, bro. You ain't got no job, man. You trying to think of you right now? It seems like you trying to think of a job to say now. Tell me. Say it ain't true. Say it ain't true, King. Say it ain't true. I think you got aired, my man. I take care of old people and work with. Oh, that's respectable, bro. That's respectable. Because that takes both of those positions take a lot of patience. That take a lot of patience. So anybody that work with the elderly or work with kids, You automatically got my respect. As long as you ain't on no fuck shit, because a lot of people be doing foul shit and abusive shit to kids and elderly. So, not saying you do. I'm just saying, like, since we all know that there are a group of people that do that to the elderly and to kids, so. But yeah, that definitely mean you got patience though. Because you cannot have patience and work with the elderly and work with kids. Because dealing with normal adults is takes patience. So you know dealing with kids and elderly don't take a lot more patience because they need you a lot more. They require more. That's like super respectful line of word. Yeah. Because a lot of people, if you think about it, a lot of people are far too selfish to do those type of jobs because they require so much attention. Because if you think about it, most people can't handle normal coworkers and stuff like that. Normal coworkers that get on your nerves. And they don't even require the same attention that kids and the elderly get. My job expensive as hell, dog. Is it expensive because you got to buy the equipment yourself to be this photographer? Because I know camera equipment costs a lot. Lenses cost a lot. All that costs a lot. Or expensive because they pay very, very well. Because you know you got two different types of expenses. You got the expenses that you got to pay or the expenses that you charging. And regardless of either one, you know what I'm saying, your price is your price. Don't make nobody buckle down and all that. Your price is your price. I work in the trap. The feds is listening. Coach, the feds is listening. Yeah, I got my own equipment, but at the Las Vegas GP route. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you definitely spending some money, and you definitely charging some money. So, yeah, run it up. Charge them every last motherfucking dime. Shit, I got kicked up from one of the cars. Oh, you got kicked up from one of the cars? Oh, shit got kicked up from one. Okay. I read that 3 different times and read it in 3 different ways. That's crazy. But coach, don't say that no more. You gonna have the feds looking at you. You know they be all over these social media sites. You gonna be in the supermarket. You gonna come outside with baking soda and they gonna put you in handcuffs. Yeah, charge that shit. Charge that shit. If they willing to pay, you willing to charge. One thing I'll tell anybody that got something going on, your price is your price. Don't let nobody make you feel conflicted over the price that you set. That's what you feel you worth, then you charge that shit. Now, if you want to give deals, then that's completely acceptable, but that's up to you. Not because somebody else trying to talk you down. Coach Mark Zuckerberg gonna be on you there. Yeah, gosh, I'm telling you, watch. Coach gonna be like coming at it. She gonna be coming out of what? What kind of? I'm just gonna say Walmart because it's Walmart's everywhere. You gonna be coming out of Walmart with that baking soda in that flour in the bag, and they gonna think it's something else. Then we gonna have to bail Coach out because she want to tell everybody on the net she trapping. See? Oh, so now we gonna stare at each other? No. I deliver no packages. I deliver nothing. I spent my first 5 years at UPS in them trailers, in them hubs, moving packages, lifting, lowering, all that shit. No, I don't do none of that. I manage now. I tell everybody else what to do. I do paperwork. I make sure that they working safe. When shit go wrong, I gotta answer those questions. When the operation plan fails, I gotta answer those questions. When a jet go off late, I gotta answer those questions. But I don't gotta do nothing physical no more, so I'm straight. I'm straight. I didn't put my time in. I didn't put my grind in. I ain't delivering a motherfucking thing. No, it's good. It's good. It's good, bro. I actually thought you was trolling, so that's why I was talking. I thought you was trolling. But it was a good troll, so I just thought you was trolling. I thought you was joking with me, so don't worry about it. But yeah, I ain't nope. Now I don't mind them saying if the day is just really going bad or we really short staffed, I have no problem taking off that taking off that supervisor shirt and all that and get down there and dirty with my employees. I have no problem doing that. But it won't be an everyday thing. I didn't put my time in. I work with Rodney. Yeah. Look, now you're going to have them search it. You're going to have them bringing the canines up to search our motherfucking packages while they got me sitting in the holding room questioning me about your whereabouts. See? This how shit get... See, this is why all these rappers be getting arrested, because they be on social media talking too much. Coach finna get everybody an indictment. You about to get everybody indicted. Coach getting to work. I'm packaging the work. Elevated flying to work out of here. We all going down. Yo, they called him. And that'd be tripping. All of a sudden, my door would be like, that. I ain't gonna lie, that will be. I ain't answering shit. Cole said she'll be fresh as hell if the fans watch it. Man, be like, police, hurry up! I promise you, I wouldn't answer the door. I act like nobody home. On everything, I act like I ain't here. Who here? No, not me. I push the weights. Yeah, look, see? I push weight. Look, see? Coach pushing weight. You pushing weight. I'm packaging the weight. Elevated flying the weight out. That's a RICO charge. That's literally a RICO charge. We are an organization. My German Shepherd wants to go outside so bad, but I'm not letting him go outside because he wants to go and be aggressive with this other dog that's out there. And I'm not paying for no other dog medical bills. Next delivery is 7. Nigga, I'm snitching. Hey, you know what I never understood, right? When somebody tells, right, and they still get jail time, the whole purpose of you snitching is to avoid jail time. Why would I tell if I'm still gonna end up in a cell with your ass? That don't make no sense. Oh, we gave them 25, but we only gonna give you 2. No, nigga, I don't want no time. They ain't finna. I ain't gonna make those 2 years. They gonna take me out before, I'm saying, 2 months. Hey, it's been fun, man. It's been fun, man. I'll see you later, man. Appreciate it. Stop by anytime, bro. Good energy. Good energy. He said, I'm snitching for probation. Now you got to make sure that you're doing well on probation, because the moment you mess up, you're going right back to the pinta. And then they going to get you. Peace, bro. He was a good dude. He good dude. Good energy. I like when people come into the chat and they just be like genuine good energy, talking, question, none of the bullshit. Rocky got You got good energy. I got to get my kids in 2 hours. Yeah, he was cool people. He was cool people. What if I left my kids at after school? Like, oh yeah. They'd be blowing my phone up. 2, 9 and 6. Those are my 2 broke best friends. What? No. I would never. You ain't even had people coming up to me. But yeah, coach, I gotta lose 25 pounds. I gotta lose 25 pounds. That's the goal. See? I gotta lose 25 pounds. My goal weight is 195. That's my normal weight. I'm currently at 220 now. You want to lose 25 pounds or you need to. I want to because before I had my surgery, before I got hurt and had surgery, I was at 195. So now I'm at 220. And I want to go back down to 195. All it is just basically, I'm basically just going to be toning. That's pretty much it. I got to like, people be like, oh no, just keep it and bulk up. I'm already bulk. I don't want to get super bulk. Like, you can't move your arms and all. I don't want none. I'm good. I just want to chisel it out. I want to tone everything. That's pretty much. Reese, you not going out there, bro. You should have a look. You ain't going out there because you too aggressive. So no. So you naturally 195. Yeah. The most I've ever weighed was 225. But my normal weight is in between 185 and 195. Well, the first initial plan is no fast food, no soda, no candy. Other than that, it's, you know what I'm saying, working out consistently and everything like that. And so far this year, I started on January 1st. So far, I've lost 6 pounds in 6 days. So I was at 125.5 or something like that. Now I'm at like 119.5, 120, something like that. So what kind of dog is that? It is a German Shepherd. Reese, come here. Come here. Come here. Look. I love my dog, but I don't kiss dogs. I love them, but we ain't kissing no dogs. All right, Roger. Go ahead. Go sit down. Go sit down. Thank you. Bye. Go. So that's fluid? It might be. I don't know. You tell me. What you think? What you think? What you think? So he want to jump thinking I'm playing with him. He want to jump around thinking I'm playing. All right, go sit down, Reese. Bye. That's 195 then. What's the plan? That's fluid, real work. Oh my, yeah. Yeah, that's my little. He only a year and a half, so he gonna end up getting neutered because he's a good dog, but he's just really aggressive. So that neutering is gonna subside a lot of that aggression, tension, build up, whatever you want to call it. You are fit though and young, so you'll drop it and stick to the plan. Yeah, I can lose. I've lost the pounds and I've gained the pounds, but it's just about fighting those demons of that cheesecake and going to get that burger when I don't really need it, and it's like 11 o'clock at night, and little stuff like that. Like, but I do know that my metabolism ain't gonna always be like this. You know what I'm saying? When I get to 40s and 50s, you know what I'm saying, all that shit slow down. So I'm aware. I ain't delusional. I am aware that, yeah, I'm saying I got a cool build and okay metabolism, but it ain't gonna always be like that. I gotta train myself to be in a good condition, There's a lot of good food in yeah, exactly. You gotta get whatever food is convenient. That be elevated. That be the problem sometimes. That convenient food is the reason why I was gaining weight. Cause it's inconvenient sometimes to go home and cook. It's convenient to go ahead and go to Popeyes or something like that and go scarf down a plate or something like that or whatever. So yeah, the metabolism will desert you. It exactly will. That's why I'm like, I'm not delusional. I know that your body is only gonna have your best interest for so long before it say, you know what, you on your own. Got some good Kentucky bourbon. You do that in California. You know what? I've never had bourbon. I've heard good things about it, but I've never had none. So I don't really drink like that though. Trust me, I be knowing fast food be hitting. Yeah, it do. It do. I'm trying to get my summer bod. I need my 8-pack back. I need my 8-pack back. I got like a 4 1/4 right now. Oh man. Hey, you ever look at old pictures of yourself and then you be like, damn, I used to be that. And then you look at yourself now, you be like, damn, I didn't feel the fuck off. Fell all the way off. Don't listen to Elevated. Hey, Elevated got a good metabolism. He ain't got to worry about none of that. At least not now, anyway. Me and Coach going to McDonald's this week. No t-shirts allowed in the pool. Hey, I don't give a damn how overweight I will ever get. You will never see me embarrassing myself as a man with a t-shirt in the pool. I'll be out there, beer belly and all. Ain't no way you gonna see me in a pool with no t-shirt. That's more embarrassing than being the overweight dude in the pool. It just looks terrible. It's worse. It's worse. I ain't even gonna lie. Cause we be why you got a shirt on, bruh? Like even when we was younger, it was always that one kid that go in there with the t-shirt on. Bro, if you don't take that off, what is you doing? I'm not getting nope. They be like, man, you need to go work out. Yeah, I sure do, but I'm not gonna be in this pool with no t-shirt on. I'm gonna be in there flexing rolls and all. Summer, you be right. Yeah, that's the plan, bro. That's the plan. That's why I'm taking it serious. Like, when I said 6 months, no fast food, no soda, no candy, I meant that shit. So, one thing I can say, though, my daughter got my back because she was like, I'll do it for you. She was like, I'll do it. She can't go 2 weeks without candy. Jay was good. But yeah, she was always like, oh, I'll be on a diet with you. Yeah, all right. My cousin always wears a t-shirt in the pool. I had a cousin that did that too, and I used to flame his ass all the time. But we would flame him in a good way, but we got him fit though. Now he like, Do anybody know who The Rock or Brock Lesnar is? He like that now. He used to be like, I'm trying to think about who I can. He used to be like Ced the Entertainer. Now he like The Rock. Like, he got his shit together. That was some motivating bullying we did. Yeah, we bullied his ass. But we bullied him, but we also worked out with him, though. It wasn't like, oh, ha, 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 fat boy. No, we was like, let's go get it. And he took that shit to a whole nother level. Now we don't we don't joke with him no more. That nigga too big. That nigga might fold a motherfucker. He too big now. He's still not as fast as us, because you know all that muscle be slowing you down. But if he get a hold of you, it's over. But we was never gonna bully him to belittle him. We just want to bully him to get out of that mindset of I'm pathetic, I'm gonna hide myself. Nah, bro. Let's go get in the gym and go get you right. But once he got in the gym, I don't know what clicked, but he just went on turbo mode. We thought we was in there getting it in. That boy was fully focused. He was in there. He was like, he started doing like Lala. He was like in there juicing and everything. Like, he was 150% into his health. He was in there building. So I was like, damn. More power to you. I ain't doing all that, but more power to you. But I'm glad he did get out of his shell. I'm glad he did get out of that mindset of, you know what I'm saying? You be brolic as shit, straight pain, no gym needed if you don't like gym. Yeah. But I don't want to get that big though. I don't want to get that big though. That's the only thing with me though. I don't want to get that big. I don't want to be walking around like this and your muscle coming all the way over here to you. That's not me. You got the weight, turn it into muscle. Everybody keeps saying that. It's whole calisthenics, bro. Yeah. But yeah, the plan is to trim down a little bit. 20 pounds lighter than what I am right now. You got people that be like, bro, you don't even need to lose weight. You don't even need to go to... I know. You know how like you may see something that everybody else may not see? That's kind of how it is. I knew what I was, and I want to kind of get back to some shape or form of that. So, you say you trying to gain 20 right now. How tall are you? Because I'm 6 foot. Like, barely. Like, on the dot, no higher. I couldn't wish for another centimeter. Because then your height matters also, so. Because I noticed that everybody, like a lot of people that be in the gym that are 5'10", okay. But a lot of people be like, they be like 5'5", 5'6", and they be cut the fuck up, but they just be cut the fuck up and hella tiny. You know, I'm like, damn, like. I'm like, you can't win for losing. I'm like, you didn't got your body right, but you still a leprechaun. Like, no offense to nobody that's, you know what I'm saying, 5'5", 5'6" as a man, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I just thought about that. What is you doing to gain weight? Hold on, how much do you weigh? I'm going to guess and say 165, 170. Because if you say you're trying to gain 20 pounds and you 5'10", I would assume you're trying to get around like 210, 215, right? 150 and 5'10"? Woo, boy, you slim as hell. Shit, you and Elevated the same size probably. Oh yeah, the baby oil salesman. Yeah, that was. Yeah, he killed me on that one. That name just like really stuck out. How does that come to your mind to be like, you know what, that name, that's what I'm gonna pick. I'm struggling to gain weight. The more I work out, the smaller I get. Yeah, you Elevated. You 150 and 6'1" there, right? Yeah, y'all slim. But yeah, that's the plan though. No, let's get this money. That's the plan though, cause I want to say by April 1st, I should be at around 205. That's my goal. April 1st, 205. Trying to gain, been working out a year and a half. I heard it's hard to gain weight sometimes, especially when you're trying to do it in a healthy manner. New Year's is April 1st. Well, it looked like I'm trying to be 205 by April 1st. My goal is them 20 pounds in June. Hey, you can do it, man. If I can lose 20 pounds, you can gain 20 pounds. What he's gonna trade off? I can lend you 15 pounds. Only thing I would say as far as weight loss, weight gain, all that, do it for you. Don't do it because somebody else wants you to do it. Don't do it because you're trying to impress somebody else. Don't do it because you're trying to look something else to somebody else. Do it because you genuinely, authentically want to lose weight or gain weight or look different or whatever the case is for you. Because if you do it for anybody else, you're always going to be looking in the mirror disappointed at what you see. Send that Lala. Yeah, make the changes for you. Don't make it because somebody else wants you to make it, or it might appeal to somebody else. Nah, that shit is for the birds. Because what you gonna do when that other person ain't around? You still gonna be doing that for them, or you gonna be doing it for you then? Because then you don't. There's no longer an objective to do it for them. They're no longer in the equation. So now what you doing it for? That's like in anything you do. Make sure, I mean, of course, like if you were in a relationship or a marriage, you're going to do stuff that you probably wouldn't normally do for your other half. I completely understand that. I'm just talking about like in them other cases where you know people will go out their way to do something because somebody else would like them to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but yeah, it's definitely time for a hair. I do need a haircut, so. Because they keep on getting on me. They was like, why you got the wetter? I got it on because my head is not cut. That's why I got it on. They be getting on me, so I'll probably go get a haircut sometime this week. Back to the gym now. Double up on them workouts. Got to be aggressive. Yeah. No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. What don't hurt you will haunt you. If that makes any sense. Get them gains, yeah. I'm telling you, watch. By April 1st, that is my goal. So you're going to get a haircut to appease others. See what I did there? Hell no, I'm getting a haircut because I'm getting tired of wearing this motherfucker. I'm on the bus to Gainesville. I'm looking like Kunta under here though. It's a real situation right now. She be having them bars, yeah. But Lala, you know one thing I like about Lala? Lala is always in a good mood. Always. I don't know. Maybe I ain't seen enough videos or whatever the case may be, or lives or whatever. But every time I see Lala, she's always positive and informative and just in good spirits about something. She's always focused on what she knows she wants to do. Like, Lala be motivating me sometimes. I thought I was positive. Lala is always positive. Yeah, like, cause every time I go by the screen, she's smiling, eyes bright, smiling, everything like. And I was like, they be saying I'm positive. I said no, she way more positive than me, and that's a good thing. You can't have enough positivity. Like, you're always in good spirits. Killing Daniel, yeah, I remember you, bro. How you feeling? How you feeling? Hit that light. Good, I'm living like Jesus would. Don't get struck down talking like that. You better really be living how you say you living. I'm sitting here messing with this light. Why did I laugh? Because sometimes people will say phrases that have to do with the Lord and Jesus and all that and stuff like that. I'm just saying, when you saying stuff like that, I want you to really be, you know what I'm saying, into what you saying. That's all. No biggie. For some reason, that purple do be hitting different though. That purple do be hitting. Hey, that's all you can do is try, bro. Ain't none of us perfect, so all you can do is try. Yeah, the purples and the blues, I don't know, it'd be like, it look nice. But I like this little light. I can turn it down, turn it up. But yeah. It's hard not to sin. Everybody gonna sin. That's not even debatable. Everyone is gonna sin on some level. Nobody is gonna be perfectly without sin. So you can't, you know what I'm saying, if you trying to live like that to the fullest, you're gonna stress yourself out. God forgives all. I'm going to church and reading the Bible. That's good. Just make sure that, I'm saying, you're also, I'm saying, living right and doing right by others. Because there's a lot of people that go to church, a lot of people that quote the Bible, but they don't always live with the stuff that they quote. Not saying that you know what I'm saying, living like that or whatever. I'm just saying, like, a lot of people not living how they should be based on them saying they go to church and they read the Bible and they follow scriptures and stuff like that. That's all I'm saying. Ain't nothing, and there'll never be nothing wrong with, you know what I'm saying, falling short of the grace of God, because we're not perfect, you know what I'm saying? So we're always going to fall short. Yeah, I mean, when you think about religion, every religion is basically the same, just different interpretations, different representations. That's it. It's not even the religion, it's how they interpret said religion. It's just a different perception based on where you at on the globe. Oh no. No. I don't subscribe to the Satanists. I ain't got time for all that. I ain't got time for that. I wouldn't even play around with that. Like, I'll let them do what they gonna do. They'll have to deal with whatever outcome is provided for them when their time is up. But I do appreciate people coming through. Y'all been liking the live. Y'all been generating conversation. Y'all been engaging. I appreciate all that. In 2026, I'm going to give you a challenge to stop cussing. Oh, I can definitely stop cursing. I can definitely stop cursing. And the LGBTQ. What is that? What you mean? I heard you say you stop cursing. I got that part. But you said and the LGBTQ. What do you mean by that? No, I know what it is, but I'm saying, how does that pertain to a challenge that he giving me? I'm trying to say, how do I relate to whatever he just said? Like, how does that relate to me? Don't get quiet now, because now I want to know. That doesn't relate. I was just saying, oh, okay. I just had to make sure we was on the same page, because I don't know if he was like, if you thought something, if you was assuming something, if you was saying something. I don't know. But just so we are clear, I am a heterosexual male. Just so we get all that out in the open. But yeah, I definitely can. I can stop cussing. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to go to work. I have the time. I can literally call off for a week if I wanted to, but I'm going to work. I'm not gonna waste my time off. I'm not wasting sick days. I'm not wasting my discretionary days just because I don't want to go to work. So, oh, you said, do I accept my challenge of not cursing? Oh, yeah. Come on. Let's go. For the next 7 days, I will not curse on none of my lives. We're going to go 7 days at a time. I accept your challenge. Hold on. Damn, fuck, shit, bitch, ho. All right, we good. I had to get it out of my system. Now we good. Next 7 days, no cursing. Do y'all think I can do it? You think I can do it? I think I can do it. Deal in life, not just a life. You know what? Integrity-wise, I'll accept that challenge. For the next 7 days, live or off live, because I know I got integrity to do what's right with nobody around, I'm going to make my best effort not to curse on live or when it's camera not on. 80 what? Daniel Winham, 80 what? $80? Who gonna hold the money? Who gonna hold the money? Cause you gotta have somebody independent of the situation to hold the money. And when you're not busy, read the Bible. I read the Bible. I don't read it often. I read the Bible once a month. I used to take verses from the Bible, and once a month, I would put them on my Facebook page. Something that relates to me, something that I think would be a contributing factor to what I'm trying to say at that point in time, I would do that. Now, I ain't going to act like I read the Bible every day, because I don't. Not even every week. I literally would do it once a month. Yeah, I'm Christian. You can spread it and count it while I spread. Oh, here you go. Always one come in with the sus. You came in here like, you know what? I'm gonna be sus today. Daniel was asking, what can he do for 80? Oh, okay. I missed that comment. Okay, I see. I'm glad I missed that comment then, because there's nothing you can do for $80, bro. You are on the wrong platform for that. You might need to go check out Tinder or something. Bless people and pray. Yeah, I always pray for everybody. I don't need to know somebody to say a prayer for them. Can you see my tattoos? Boom, 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 boom. I used to do music. That's why this is right here. You know, when we was young, everybody did music. Everybody had an album coming out. Which ones? Right here? My mom owns a tattoo shop. I'm getting one more tattoo done, and it's literally a tattoo of my whole back. So, in Calhoun, GA, come on and get a tat. I used to live in Lithia Springs. You want to get a spine tattoo? My advice is be very, very, very careful of the type of tattoo you get running down your spine. Because naturally, me personally, I look at that as a tattoo a woman would get. But I have seen guys with it, but it was like, it wasn't just straight down. It's like they had like other stuff going. But I see those as more of a woman tattoo than anything. So be very, very careful of you getting a tattoo running down your spine. I would be, I'm telling you, I'm gonna say don't do it. don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Cause it's just like getting a tramp stamp. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, you could get God on the cross. I'm not even gonna read that. I'm just gonna say more power to you, bruh. I ain't gonna read it, but more power to you. Oh, you talking about me? Hold on, let me see if I can find the tattoo that I'm actually gonna get. They don't see when I be looking on which card, they don't never show the one I'm gonna get. Ain't that about a bitch? Cause the ones I see right now is trash. I will never get these tattoos. These trash. Anyway, if I find it, I'll show it. I thought it would have been one of the first ones that just automatically pop up. But of course it wasn't. Life didn't want to be that easy for me. They didn't want to just be like, boom. That's weird, but no judgment. Oh, you talking about what he said? Yeah, he on fire, bro. He on fire. Gotta let. Sometimes you gotta let him rock. Let him rock. Let him rock. I wouldn't do it, but you know, bro, you into feet or nah? Nah, bruh. You just came on here and was like, I'm just gonna be weird with you. That's hilarious. You're too, yeah. He on some other hype. He on some other hype. I don't know about all that. You in the feet? Bro? You a grown man asking another grown man about is he in the feet? I'm telling you, you're on the wrong side. You want to take that to Tinder. You want to take that to Tinder, my guy. That's just what I think. You want to take that to Tinder. Oh, I should have just searched for it like this. It's a song. It's fire. if I got it, my next tattoo gonna be something like that. Can y'all see that? It would be something like that, but with more detail. Anyway, but yeah, I'm about to go get my kids. It's been great chilling with y'all. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, y'all just vibing with me, talking it up, chopping it up, talking about life, talking about everything that we've been talking about. The love always is appreciated. Stop by anytime, and I'll catch y'all later, man.